I worked on a lot of different projects here. Just as part of the team and as an intern, they kind of threw me, for a lot of loops and a lot of different looks at stuff. So I worked on comps. I would put together marketing books. I would do evaluations of properties, and then I would go out on showings with my team, and we'd have to do a little research about potential buyers and stuff like that.
Well, at CPEX, every Wednesday we had intern meetings, which was very exciting. We kind of went around the room and talked about the different projects we were working on, and it definitely helped to keep you accountable. You always want to kind of be like, well, last week I was working on this and it's done, and look at it, here it is, and kind of update everyone on what you're doing.
So before I came here, I was expecting to learn about the markets. I was expecting to learn about, proper business etiquette. I did learn those, and additional insight that I learned was further detail on how to do evaluations and comps. Things such as, what even a tax map is, what a zoning map is, what are GEA maps. I learned about tax abatements and 421As, 80/20. These are all things that I learned on the job.
I would definitely say I accomplished 3 goals I set out to accomplish coming into the program, and a lot more that I didn't specify at first. The first goal was just having extended camaraderie with all the other interns, and I'd say definitely did that. They have a good internship structure here. The fact that it's a small company, but there are a lot of interns, so there's always kind of a support network, especially for a lot of these people don't live in New York City all the time, so new environment, new setting for a lot of the interns, and we always had people to talk to here, and always kept it more fun and lively, which was nice. My second goal was to learn a little bit about the business world, about real estate, and I do that every day. That's one thing that wasn't too hard to accomplish, but it's kind of always continuing. It's a continuous flow of knowledge and just new experiences and new things. And then my final goal, I remember, but it could have been one of many things. It was just kind of explore New York City. This gave me someone an excuse to live in New York City this summer, and I want to take full advantage of that. So that's what I tried to do. I tried to, look up a lot of cool stuff to do, a lot of interesting stuff that I wouldn't do anywhere else, that you can't do anywhere else besides New York. So tried to make the most of everything the internship provided, including the social setting and just being in New York.
Well, next semester I'm writing my senior thesis in economics, and I think that definitely some of the time management skills that I've learned here, as well as some of those sort of careful editing skills that I've picked up, are definitely going to come in handy, as well as the research that I've done here sort of just has sharpened my skills, so I feel more ready to go into my last year of college and to do my thesis. And then after that, I'm hoping that those same skills will be applicable to my career and to what I do after college.
The most memorable part of the internship was sitting in on the weekly meetings that we had. It was a really good insight on the inner workings of the business, seeing how it took many individuals to get one thing done and show that you need a lot of organization and steps. And it was really interesting to see, and I actually got to see projects get carried through and see how they advanced throughout the weeks.
A little bit of both. I did expect that it was going to be kind of desk worky, but I definitely thought that it was going to be a lot more structured than it was. CPEX kind of gives you a lot of freedom in if you want to do something, they'll let you do it, and they're here to help you get the most out of the internship. So like I wanted a little bit of the operations feel of things as well as what I was doing, which was acquisitions, and I definitely got that. I also really liked, I thought the people were going to be so much more business, really serious, and it was a lot more fun than I expected.
I think that, there's a lot to learn here. Everyone had very unique experience because of the team-based approach, because everyone's characters are different, everyone's team is different, and everyone is involved in different ways as far as the interns are concerned. But what can they expect to learn? They're going to have to learn to be able to do things they're not accustomed to doing and be put into situations they're not familiar with and not comfortable with, and be able to come out and be productive while doing it.
You really learn what you set out to learn, and as long as you're clear with your goals, that's what you can accomplish here, because the people here are really flexible and they want to help you get the most out of this experience that you can. So I think that really it is a structured environment. There are certain things that you're going to pick up just because of the sort of area that you're working in, but at the same time, I was pretty clear that I wanted to, for example, work on writing or editing, and I've gotten to do a fair amount of that. So it's really what you want to get out of it.
I'm working in the operations team, and during internship I was working on the borrower analysis project. And basically the purpose of the project is trying to figure out the trends of the real estate market in New York City. And what I was doing is first we collected data from this New York government website, and then we clean it by just cutting those anonymous transactions, those unreal transactions, and after that we separate the data by neighborhoods, and we try to build the pivot table, pivot charts to see the trends.
Definitely yes, because I learned a lot about the real estate brokers, but not only real estate brokers, but also how I should work in a professional way. So I definitely recommend someone who wants to experience the corporate life.
I really like the work environment and more than the work itself, to be honest. And because I feel like work is not just, of course I can learn much before I enter here, but I feel like the working environment is really special and interesting, especially the people there. They're really friendly and nice to others. They are really easy to approach. Whenever I have questions, they just told me that just reach me whenever. Although I feel like it's really bad because they are really busy, but I feel like it's okay. They just told me that. Just when I have questions, just told me that. And the working environment is very relaxing, inspiring. It is totally different from the other companies I've been for before.